everyone, it's Stacy Bauman, and this is my Compass Points video. What excited me about these readings and these videos was that there even is an early Head Start program. I did not know that there was an early Head Start program. Of course, I've known for a long time that the traditional Head Start exists, but I had never heard of the early Head Start birth to 3. I also liked, and it excited me, I guess you could say, that they are working with Children's Services to provide a single access point for services, which I believe is just crucial to make it as easy as possible for these families and these parents to access the necessary help, services, programs, education that they need to help their children and their families to grow. My worries are that when I researched our early Head Start program in Palm Beach County, because that's where I live and have always lived, incidentally, I found that until 2019, only 120 children were being served. That's really, really small. In 2019, an expansion grant did allow for an additional 120 children. That's great. That's progress. It's growth. I don't want to take away from that, but really 240, that's it. I can't even imagine that that's a very big drop in the bucket, especially considering the size of Palm Beach County. I think we're one of the largest counties this side of the Mississippi River or something like that. I don't have that actual fact, but I'm pretty sure I'm close somewhere there. You know, considering birth to 3 is the height of brain development, I just really think that this needs more funding. I also like that they're working with Children's Services to provide a single access point for services, because I think that's absolutely crucial to make it as easy as possible, to take away as many roadblocks as possible for these families and these children to be able to access and get and be educated and receive services, and again, make it as easy as possible, especially when you consider that there's quite often usually transportation issues, availability issues, and whatnot. Just take away any roadblock, make it as easy as possible. My worries. No, that was my worries, sorry. My need to know. I need to know how the info about the existence of these services, the early Head Start and even the traditional Head Start, how does this information reach the parents? How are they obtaining it? How are they learning about that these services are even out there for them to use? How long is the waiting list? Again, going back to 240 children, there has to be a waiting list. How long is the waiting list? What is planned to be able to serve more families in this crucial stage? Are we planning? My stance. In the video, it is stressed that birth to 3 is the height of brain development, that the ratio is 2 to 1, the size of the vocabulary of a 3-year-old who has grown up with literate parents. That's huge. They also have higher self-esteem, which is also huge. If the parents are not literate, this could be devastating to a child's development and future success. We need more funding to reach more families. It's always money, unfortunately, but we do. This issue touches everyone in the community, not just the particular child or children that we're trying to reach, not just their particular families. It touches the community as a whole. This is a community-wide issue. These same children will grow to either be productive members of the community who then raise productive members of the community, or not. These same children, it can go either way. And if we don't invest more time and money in these programs. Now we have, instead of a productive member of the society raising productive members of the society, we have the opposite. We have a drain on society. We have possible criminal action, possible impoverishment, drug use, who ends up in the prison system and who now is going to repeat that vicious cycle over and over again with their children. This issue deserves more money and more attention. That's my stance. Thanks.